Hi guys, I just did this reading, but it didn't record, so I'm gonna try to do it again. It was one of the best ones I've done so far, so it's a little disappointing, but I see that it's recording now. Let me just try to adjust this a little bit. Okay, so anyway, this is for Sagittarius 3-card spread for April 2023. This is Rider-Waite deck. It's I bought them 44 years ago, and they work really well. So they're not laminated, so they're very hard to shuffle. But anyway, this is the first card I got for you, Sagittarius, the Hermit. And I'm not gonna lie, I got kind of a heavy feeling from this reading, and it's been a lot different than the other readings. So we'll just see how it goes. But the Hermit, and I'm very familiar with the Hermit because I'm a Virgo. I'm always in hermit mode. I could just stay home forever and be perfectly happy, not participating in life, but that's not how life goes. So but anyway, I can relate to you here. So you're going inward, you're contemplating on what to do next, but I don't see it, but I feel a sadness and a depression. It's just a heavy feeling, and I think you might have cold feet in your situation because you're standing there on the snow. It does look like you have shoes on, but you're still standing in the cold. You're not moving forward. You're not trying to move out of the cold, into a home or a house or something. But the staff is yellow, and that's bright. That's a happy color. The happiest color as far as I'm concerned, and I think that equals your hope. So I think you have hope for the future, but you're just not feeling it right now. And the lantern up there, I've always just saw that as a lantern, but this time I don't know why I saw it as a star. And a star I would think of as an idea or desire, also equaling hope. It's like a certain idea you have in mind. I think you're feeling a bit older than your age. So you're just feeling worn out, overwhelmed, out of sorts, just not wanting to participate in life. But you do have this bright idea, but maybe you don't have the confidence to move forward with the idea. But it's a good idea. It's a really good idea, and I think that you should move forward with it. But we all need time to contemplate, and we should take that time to contemplate because you need it. You don't want to go off half-cocked. You want to really think about your decisions before you do them, because it's life-changing. So like, you might think, oh, I'm leaving one job, I'll just go get another job. Well, it's not just another job, because it affects all the other employees, the boss, yourself. It affects your family, whether you're happy in this job or not. And I would just really, well, for me, I'm more careful now about my decisions. I don't just, I really take the time to contemplate on it and to try to envision how you think it will be. Of course, we can't have every detail worked out or whatever, but I think basically you could get a basic idea how it would be to deliver groceries, for instance, or being a caregiver, for instance, how that would be. And don't sugarcoat anything. Don't have your rose-colored glasses on. See clearly, because, sorry, I gotta take a drink. Because this has gotten me in trouble more than once in the past myself. So I try not to do that anymore. I try not to, just think of all the good things. I do try to think of what are the negative things and what are the positive things, and try to just weigh it out like the scales, You want more positive than negative, obviously. So try to get that scale to go down, into a more positive feeling with your life, because it's going to affect everyone around you. It's also going to affect your heart, your internal organs, how you're feeling, if you're feeling older or younger, the joy in life. And this life is short, let me tell you. I really didn't realize how short this life was until now. So now that I'm older, I realize it. So, okay, for your present, I got the Queen of Swords. So you're definitely cutting the bullshit out of your life. And I've never noticed this before, and I always thought this was like a bracelet, but I feel they're on both wrists, and I just noticed this today. With your reading. So she's cut her ties. She was tied to something. It's not gender specific, so he or she was tied to a job or a relationship or a situation that wasn't good and not serving them. But they've cut it. But they're not moving forward. She's just sitting there. She's cut it and she's just sitting there. So you're still contemplating. But that's good. That's movement forward, just doing that right there. Just cutting yourself free. Contemplate what you want to do, the best route to go, and go for it. But yeah, definitely take your time. If you can take your time financially and whatever, take that time, because you're going to need it. So I just think you're like feeling unstable. I feel like you're in your head about it, but the skies are clearing. See, it was super cloudy, but the skies are clearing. So your vision, it's coming clearer to you now of what you should be doing. So just keep thinking about it, and consider all avenues that you have before you. Just think of everything and then go for the best one. I feel like there's an angel with you for protection. Could be Archangel Michael, could be passed on loved one. It could be your guide. I don't know. But someone is watching over you. I think there was anger and emotional upset in the past with this red river, but it's behind her, so that's good. So the anger is behind you. So you don't have anything forward. You just have a little, oh no, that's just a signature. Let me see. Well, anyway, you're on solid ground, and it seems like the emotion, like her cloak and everything, it's behind you. And now you're thinking more with your head on and what to do, and be more practical and less emotional, which is good. You want to make, practical choices, not emotional choices. Okay, so I feel like that you need a change for sure. and you're trying to get the courage up to move forward. I see a lot of butterflies, which means transformation. There's one there, and there's some up here, and there's some in the crown. So that's really good. That's a really good sign that you're going from that cocoon stage to the butterfly stage. But it's kind of like set in stone right now. The butterflies aren't colorful or anything yet, so they're there, and you can retrieve them, but you just got to make the right choices. Okay. I think there was really sharp words spoken in the past, whether it was you or the other person or both of you. I feel like you still need more time to figure stuff out, but you will figure it out. Like, you will figure it out. It's just going to take a little bit of time and patience. So just try not to get in a big hurry. I write bullet points down so I don't forget anything. Okay, so then for your future, I pulled the sun in reverse, which is really odd because I always make sure that the cards are back upright in the deck. And this is the first card I pulled in reverse in a long time. So this really means something. And but I feel like your future could be so bright, but I still feel a heaviness, and you're just not ready to go towards it yet. You're in your head about it. You're focused, and why this isn't the future, like, soon, is because you're in your head and you're focused on the past. So that's how I ended up. But this is not set in stone either. All this can change with how you feel. So, but you're just focusing on the past, and you're focusing on the present too much. You need to be thinking more about the future. Just cut the old BS out of the way. Let it go. It wasn't for you. So if you left a job or a relationship, it just was not for you. And don't go back to it, because this is what you can have. But if you go back to these, that's what you're going to have. You're just going to have, like, be stagnant. You're just going to go back. And that's not good, because we all need to keep going forward, right? This is what you want right there. So I would just suggest that you start focusing on the future. Like, make a list of your desires. Then you could go towards them one at a time. Like, for instance, like if you want a car, start saving money every week for that car. Even if it's just $5 or whatever you've got in your pocket that you can live without, that you're not going to starve or anything, put that money in a coffee can or whatever, and start saving towards the car, and then it will manifest. And also, if you put your intention there, like, okay, I'm going to put my $5 in every week. You might do that for a few weeks, and then you might decide to spend $1 on a lotto ticket and end up with $2,000 towards the car, right? So, or towards the vacation that you're wanting or whatever. But show the universe that you're serious about the car or the vacation or the whatever it is. And put that money in that coffee can or container or whatever. I don't know about the banks these days. But try to save it and put that intention out there to the universe, and the universe will support you. It will. So I would say the sooner you quit resisting, the sooner you're going to feel better. And the sooner that you'll be able to make these positive changes, right? This is what you want. And I always think of, I see those sunflowers there. I always think of Kansas or the Midwest, you know, has a lot of sunflowers. So I don't know if you're thinking about moving to or from the Midwest, but I would say that, or see that as a positive sign. And I feel like you want to and you need to be more childlike, like more free. And I just feel like these other cards were so heavy and like you're not having much fun in your life, and you need to have more fun and joy in your life. So you just need to do whatever you can do to get there, because let me tell you, this life is short. It's so short. Now that I'm older, I realize really how short it is. Everybody deserves to be happy. Everybody deserves joy in their life. So just go for it and leave that other crap in the past, okay? All right. Let me know if you like this reading, and I'll see you on the next one, I hope. All right. Bye.